Okay, well, welcome to week 7, and now you're ready to continue with hypothesis testing. But in this chapter, you are dealing with hypothesis testing with two averages, two proportions, two quantities. See, in that last week, what you were doing is you were dealing with only one proportion or one average. Okay, the average age of an MBA student is somewhere between this age and that age. That's one person. Now here you're dealing with two proportions. So you're going to deal with a problem such as which is more preferable, Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola? And those are called independent samples because they're two different products. But then they go on to dependent samples, and they call them matched pairs. And what that means is you would like to compare the performance of students on day 1 compared to the same students on day 35. Those are matched pairs, so what you're doing is you're measuring the effectiveness of some type of procedure or method on the performance of the same group of people. Now, next week, you're going to be dealing with, last week, you'll be dealing with ANOVA. When you get into ANOVA, then what you're dealing with is several different groups. Now what you're going to do is you're dealing with just a maximum of 2. But there you can do, hey, what do people prefer? Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, or 7-Up? Then you're dealing with more than 2 groups. And that will be the very last thing you do. And then, of course, you'll be dealing with some very fundamental stuff in correlation and regression. And I shouldn't use the word, the effect of one thing on another. But what you're saying is, well, let's take a look at the effectiveness of learning, and also at the same time, we'll take a look at classroom versus online, something like that. All right. So, but we're again only the fundamentals of this. Okay. Good. Good luck this week, and we'll be talking to you next week.